Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once again for Game 6 of your 2025 NBA Finals Game Highlight Commentary. After choking away Game 4, the Pacers got absolutely boat raced in Oklahoma City in Game 5. They travel back home in Game 6, hoping to force the very first Game 7 in the NBA Finals since 2016. The Caucasian blood would strike first for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren would both put up the first baskets for the Thunder. Then Jalen Williams, who went for 40 in Game 5, would connect on a layup. Oklahoma City would lead 10-2. But Indiana would fire right back, unleash the African Pascal Siakam with an and one. With the power of Nick Cannon's cornrows, Andrew Nembhard would connect on a three. Game tied at 10 apiece. The Pacers went on an 8-0 run, but it'd be cut short because the MVP would connect. The cornrows would exchange baskets again as Nembhard would connect on a long two. Unfortunately, his sneaker was a bit too long. Look at Blue Eyes White Privilege with a magnificent defensive play. TJ McConnell with the steal. He finds Obi Toppin with the three. Indiana by 6. Look who found their weapons of mass destruction. The Halliburton connects for 3. But then, unfortunately for Indiana, their run would come to an end and Oklahoma City would close out the quarter strong and cut their deficit to 3. They'd open up the second. SGA would connect on a jumper. The deficit is 1. Indiana would extend their lead slightly, but OKC would continue to stay within position as Jalen Williams and SGA would connect. They'd cut the deficit back down to 1. Indiana would call timeout, and then they'd activate their secret weapon. Blue Eyes White Privilege, the white power of Indiana, was on full display. TJ McConnell was getting it done on both ends of the floors. This turnaround jumper, deceptive defense, creating all kinds of steals. Then the Halliburton would connect on deep threes. Give me that shit, pussy. Don't you know I'm white? OKC looked like they forgot how to play basketball. Neesmith would connect on a 3, other end of the floor, turnover, take away for the Halliburton. And then Hal Cater would make sure that the Pacers offense would connect on the other end of the floor. Neesmith connects on another 3. Then a floater, 8-0 run from Neesmith himself. Nembhard with the reverse on Chet. The Halliburton would connect on an even deeper 3. And OKC was in absolute disarray. Ron Artest, Reggie Miller, and Lance Stevenson were in the crowd watching Game 6, and even they could have scored despite being retired because everybody in yellow was getting baskets tonight, and one man caught a body. Pascal Siakam absolutely baptized Jalen Williams, dunked all over that man's goofy ass braids. They went body to body in the air, but unfortunately for Williams, he got teabagged. The elevator didn't make it to the top floor. He took your soul on national television. OKC tried to call in their own skinhead white boy, but Caruso couldn't do a damn thing. African buckets.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
Into the second half we went, and both teams didn't score a basket until 4 minutes into the third quarter, but when Indiana started, they would never stop. It seemed as if Oklahoma City unplugged their controller. Everybody in a Pacers jersey was getting a bucket tonight. Nembhard for 3, connects. Pascal Siakam for 3, connects. Obi Toppin for 3, connects. Ben Shepherd at the buzzer, connects. By the time we made it to the fourth, the Thunder had already waved the white flag. The great white hope was putting in all kinds of buckets. Both teams would sub in their scrubs, and the onslaught wouldn't even stop. You want to know how you know it was the Pacers night? Obi Toppin was calling ISO and still cooking the Thunder. Thomas Bryant even hit a 3. Thomas Bryant packed OKC up. We're heading to Game 7 as they would leave with a 17-point lead in their final home game of the season, holding the Thunder to their fewest points scored this entire season at 91, as they would tell the Thunder to take out their Metro card and get aboard the train.
You lose.
Failure.
What's for dinner? Fresh hot ales. It's over. You lose.
Hey, I appreciate you watching the entire video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button on the way out if you haven't already. And on top of that, hit that notification bell as well. For whatever reason, YouTube's only showing my videos to 20% of my subscribers. So if you have already turned on the notification bell, turn it off, turn it back on. If you never turn it on, turn it on. I appreciate you.